I'm Josh
I'm Gabe.
from Balanced Body Rehab. Today, Gabe and I want to show you another device that we use pretty commonly in the office, and this is called a neck extension device. We're going to show you a way that's not traditionally shown how to use the device, because we like this device to really stretch the upper back when somebody might have a little bit more of a curve. Gabe, give us a side profile there. So when people have more of a rounded curve in their upper thoracic spine, that's a concern for us, because that extra kyphosis, it's called, causes the head to be pushed forward. And everybody wants the head to be back, but in order to get the neck back, this also has to move really well. So these joints can get really stiff. So any device that can help us get the upper thoracic spine moving is going to help get the head back, which will reduce the amount of symptoms or conditions you might have in the head, neck, jaw area. So we like this device for that purpose. So the way we're going to set this, and actually this device has multiple levels. This is set at the lowest level, but the more you bring it, you curl it up to those levels, the more significant of a stretch it is. We usually keep it on the lowest level for how we tend to use it. So that's how we have it set up. The blue stripping right here is just for comfort as it sits on the spine. It's a blue foam, so there's nothing really complex about that. So the way we're going to set this up is this edge right here is going to sit on his upper thoracic spine whenever he's lying on it, and that helps give him some extension over top of that. So give it a shoulder. All right, so I'm going to set this up so that the bottom of the device is at his lower back really, and when he lies back, it's going to be maybe right at the midpoint of his shoulder blade. Scoot up that way just a bit, Gabe. There you go. So when Gabe first lies on it, we have a pillow underneath his head just to make sure it's not going to be too intense of a backward bend. We're going to ask Gabe to tuck his chin down just a little bit, because that induces more extension of the upper thoracic spine there by locking in the neck. And so you just hang out there and see how it feels. It should feel like a general ache. If it feels like a sharp pain, or the ache or discomfort is more than maybe a 5 out of 10 on the discomfort range, then it means it's too intense. So you need to get more pillows or towels underneath your head so that you're not going back as far, okay? If the discomfort is less than that 5 out of 10, then you can just hang out here then for maybe about 30 seconds or so, and then you want to move to a different area. So after you've been in this area for a little bit, then you can move your body then down on the device, because it started low, and you move it 1 inch, and then you can hang out there for 30 seconds and get the stretch there. As you move your body down on the device, then it may seem like it's not as much of a stretch, so that's whenever you would have the option of reducing the pillow or taking the pillow out and letting your head back, which gives you a much bigger arch in that area. Again, if that was too intense and let's say it became uncomfortable, more than that 4 or 5 out of 10 on the pain scale, then again you might take maybe a folded towel or something and put it underneath their head to reduce the intensity a little bit. And so that can help. And then after you've been on that for maybe 30 seconds to a minute, scoot your body down one more time, Gabe. Now we're getting closer to the bottom of the neck here. And so again, we can probably take the towel out, and now the device is actually up on the lower part of the cervical spine, and so that gives a nice extension stretch there as well. As you move down one more time, as you move the device into the middle of the neck and you lay your head down, let's go more to the middle of the neck, scoot up there just a little bit more, Gabe. Then you don't want any pillow, but you'll feel the device still pushing up into the neck a little bit. For some people, they don't feel anything at all at this point, but some people do, and they can just roll their head side to side to get a little more of a stretch feeling where it might be a little more restricted on one side. And finally, you can move your body all the way down on it, and that bar will sit right at the base of your skull. There's a little ledge on your skull, so that can feel nice just to sit that ledge on the base of your skull and roll the muscles out there. You can roll your head side to side a little bit to loosen up those tight muscles, which contribute to usually a lot of tension there and headaches. So that's how you use this device. I would say about 30 seconds in each position, maybe about 6 positions total, from your upper back, maybe mid shoulder blades, all the way to the top of your skull, or to the bottom of your skull there at the ledge. Hope this helps.